And I met her like once or twice for a drink. And I have to say, like, we got along. So how did things go south? Well, let me play the soundbite first, and then I'll tell you how. Here's her on
Megyn
her
Kelly's
podcast.
launching a podcast network. Lots of people are doing this. MK Media launching next month. We'll have shows from Mark Halperin, Maureen Callahan, and Link Lauren. I think the company she's worked with was sold to Fox, the Red, whatever you call it. Let's listen to what Megyn has to say about this.
So excited about these three. Aren't these a great three to launch with? They cover the gamut, right? It's like Link has got such a following amongst young, sort of right-leaning people or independent-minded people who have just had it with the weird left.
Anyway, her podcast, which launched in 2020, I was one of the first people to talk to her about doing a podcast, as I've said before, is consistently one of the most popular news podcasts in the country. I don't know if it's news exactly. You're kinder to her than her. I think she's just a rage machine, and she has a little act that she takes on the road and screams at women, a lot of women. But the idea of what's happening here is a bigger thing, is there's a lot of really interesting independent companies being created, whether they're on conservative or liberal. And it really is this idea of doing these podcast networks is going to be really interesting in how you do them and keep them entrepreneurial. I know Scott and I have talked about it, especially the voices on the weird left, like ourselves. What is wrong with her?
What is wrong is I see you and I hear you and I see how nasty you are to everybody. And I love that she calls me a rage machine. She is literally known for like walking away with people's balls. It's a mystery in Silicon Valley why people continue to sit down with her. Elon hates her guts. All she does is rip on Elon night and day. If you are an executive in Silicon Valley that sits with her, you know she's going to try to leave with your jugular. That's what she's known for. By the way, I will put my record of protecting women up against Kara Swisher's any day of the week.